break Flash's contain. As you can see, Flash just going to stake some territory out and probably just take his time, push up level 1 armor and a level 1 gun there for Frozean, and I think that just level 1 armor for Flash. And that's a little bit of not a mistake, but definitely that's going to be a little bit costly. And wow, another expansion going down. Frozean not going to be able to stop that expansion, losing both the SCV and the command center, 2 tanks there to defend. But Flash can just post that out and continue to starve. He is, in the meantime, expanding again to the bottom right-hand corner. He has several expansions up, so he can definitely supplement this. I wouldn't be surprised if he basically just makes a goon squad of wraiths here in a second. A little bit of comsat, but Flash absolutely predicting it and pushing back. He's going to be able to take down that engineering bay, and with these wraiths and his own engineering bay, just spot with that ridge line of tanks, denying that gas, which is just precious to Terran mid-game. As you can see, absolutely nothing for Frozean right now. He has a couple tanks posted here and there, but Flash just absolutely dominating economically, denying all the expansions, doing exactly what he needs to do. And really looking absolutely grim for Frozean. We saw that starport going off, but my question is, yeah, it looks like it's still going. I don't see any dropships out, though. There we go, the 3 dropships I was looking for. Now the question is as you can see, those wraiths now en route, so going to huddle around that turret in the meantime. And the question is where is he going to go with those dropships? I really think he needs to get an attack on Flash's production. He's so far behind economically by the time he manages to shift around. Wow, Flash meeting him with a lot of tanks. I wish he kept those dropships loaded for before pressing around. Absolutely halted there, and a couple, the wraiths coming around backside and picking things apart. We're going to lose 2 wraiths there, but not before. Well, actually only lost a single wraith, but not before he takes this entire grouping out. So Flash, brilliant with his containment on Frozean. Another comsat going down, losing another wraith, but looks like he's going to be able to pull the rest out. So absolutely crushing this, pulling out. Wow, that comsat lasted a little longer than I think Flash predicted. So pulling those wraiths entirely out now, and again, it looks like Frozean, he has those troops out there, but they're stranded. They're not doing anything. In the meantime, around the map, Flash just controls the entire rest of the map. He's denied that expansion at that 3 o'clock position, at that other spawn, and just everything going wrong for Frozean, I feel. He still has those 3 dropships, but the question is when are they going to come out, and really where can he go? And again, I feel like if he's gonna do this, he just needs to go after the main slot production of Flash. I'm not sure how well defended that is for Flash, but he just needs to punch through that, because he's not going to win this economically for sure. And wow, Flash bringing some units around, brilliant on the ridgeline, taking out all sorts of tanks. That was a genius maneuver by Flash. Frozean just getting outplayed here. Going to load up some more dropships, looks like he did, and going to push up and just keeping units on the ground, losing one of those dropships, and just wow, getting devastated by those wraiths. And Flash just in commanding position here. And really, I feel like that might have been the last opportunity for Frozean. He's going to push up and try to attack with some of these tanks here, but really more tanks to supplement, more raids to supplement, and that last maneuver really just shows. And really, I said in the last commentary, I felt like Frozean could beat Flash, but I'm taking that back. If things continue as this, aside from just the kind of that standard map rotation, I think it's going to come down to Savior and Flash in this grouping, depending. And that's really the question: is Savior going to be able to beat Flash in this next grouping to go up and get that D1 slot versus Bisu, and then will Flash be able to do basically another round and beat Frozean once again to get that next slot grouping. And as you can see, almost all these expansions at full production. So even if Frozean, and these raids coming up and one-shotting all of those dropships and a ton of troops dying there, only 3 tanks make it out of those 4 dropships. That hurts, and Flash just doing everything right. And just, gonna rally point those tanks there. He did manage to get a comsat off there, but only losing 2 tanks compared to that. Who knows how many troops of what type in those dropships for Frozean, and Frozean just getting worked here, absolutely worked. He did manage to get that expansion up, but that's not going to save him in the long run. Flash at just absolutely mass production. I'm surprised he doesn't, he's getting more starports up now. Just going to continue to dedicate a ton of raids to this attack. And just so successful on this map again, and absolutely nothing going. Comsat going there, but really I don't think 3 Goliaths is going to be enough to kind of deal with this, and I'm not sure if he's going to get that turret up in time. And even if he does, just Flash's micromanagement has been flawless in this match. Flash looking very, basically, like he deserves to advance, in my opinion here. Even though I'm sure that's much of the grin, I know a lot of people don't like it. And 2 engineering bays down, probably for spotting purposes. I don't think that we're going to see a switch. You can see that science facility up. When we take a look at the upgrades, looks like there is that range upgrade for those Goliaths, and I think they're at level 2 attack now. But and as you can see, Frozean desperately trying to create that ridge line, but just a lot of territory in that meantime. Just absolutely dedication of Raze now for Flash, and wow, that's just a huge grouping. And I don't think Frozean has, and so many tanks here. I don't know if he has enough to stop this. And just gonna push up slowly, a bit at a time. Just do some tank hopping. Nothing but those Goliaths protecting now, and just again, still a buttload of tanks. Just an absolute buttload of tanks. And there's nothing Frozean's gonna be able to do to stop this. And I think his main's entirely out of res. I don't think his secondary is producing anything for him either, aside from some depleted gas. So as soon as this expansion goes down, I would expect a GG from Frozean, because that's he's first of all, he is so far behind. He doesn't have anything, and as you can see, just kind of he's desperately needs to defend this, and all he has is Goliath trying to get a barracks up. Maybe, I'm not sure if his barracks got taken down. Going to bring some dropships up maybe, but again, just so many expansions up. I'm not sure what he could do with those dropships, and maybe using those dropships to kind of lead those wraiths away. But yeah, I'm going to call GG right there as soon as they get caught up. So Flash taking the next game. So next we're going to see Savior versus Flash, and we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I look forward to it. I'll see you guys later.